With the holidays fast approaching, I wanted to show you one of my favorite things in my living room, which is the bar cart. It is always 5 o'clock somewhere, and you've got to be ready to create a gorgeous craft cocktail at the drop of a hat or the drop-in of someone that you didn't expect. So a bar cart is a really great thing for a host to have because it's just like classic, it's very Mad Men, it's very fun, and they've become popular throughout the years. I'd say like the past like 5 years, they've become really popular. You can go super modern, you can go super classic. I think ours is kind of in between. Matt actually found it online somewhere, searching away. He loves to shop online. Me, not so much. I'd rather like dig in a bin somewhere. And so he found this bar cart, and it was really, really fun to figure out how to style it. We've had this one for years, so I've done lots of different things with it, but this is a little bit more of a minimal look, so I want to walk you through it. First things first, on the top is sort of the area where you could actually make a drink. So if you're busy in the kitchen, you're taking up all the counter space, it's a great little spot to be able to create a cocktail. So we've got some alcohol, obviously. This is a little bit of bourbon in a beautiful glass decanter. I find these things at Marshall's all the time. This one is actually Ralph Lauren Home, super fancy, super gorgeous crystal. Way got a deal. I got it so long ago, I can't remember like what I paid, but it was definitely a great deal. And then another thing, which like nobody has when I go to my friends' houses, they like never have this. It's just this glass cut cocktail mixer, and it's great for cocktails that you're gonna swirl ice through instead of shake. So a lot of people have cocktail shakers, but if you're doing like a gin martini, or if you're doing something like a Manhattan, which I love to make, you're actually gonna put the ice in and swirl the spirits around it. So that's why this is a little bit better for that, because you've got more room. It's not a shape where it's like really restrictive. So that, cocktail spoons, very important. And also, I love this antique looking bitters bottle. I got this from Williams-Sonoma a couple of years ago, and it's great because it actually maintains the exact dash of bitters all the way down to the bottom. So when you're just using the bottles, it never really knows what the dash is because it's just that little spout at the top. So if you're getting really nerdy about cocktails, these things matter. And then the other thing is a shot glass, really great for measuring. So one side has like 1 ounce, the other side has 1.5 or 2, I can't remember. But it's nice to be able to make a bunch of drinks, to have a little measure so you don't get people crazy. And then when we were just on our trip, we went to Spain and in Barcelona and a lot of places around there. And one of the things we saw were really great gin and tonics everywhere. And they would garnish them with these dried fruit. So we got these really great dried citruses on our travels, and they are so fun and delicious little pop for a cocktail. So there's dried strawberries, dried oranges, and then of course I've got some fresh lemons from my neighbor's tree because he has so many, he can't use them all, perfect for cocktails as well. So the next thing is just a whole bunch of spirits. You don't want to crowd your bar cart. I am guilty of crowding the bar cart, trust me. But when you step away and edit it, just have like nice little rows. I also have some like paper straws in there with the alcohol. Basic things to have are like gin, rum, vodka, whiskey or bourbon. Sorry, whiskey, bourbon, rye, like those types of things. Those are your basics. And then you want mixers. So if you want to do a Moscow Mule, you want to have some ginger beer and maybe a copper cup. You know, I love copper. Soda water is always great. What else do we do? We keep all of our vermouths in the refrigerator because they're like a wine, so you want to keep those fresh. But yeah, basically, it's all, I keep looking back here because I like forget what it looks like. For bar carts, it's really all about ease of use, editing. You don't want it too crowded. You want to have at least the basics, things to mix with, and you're good to go. So I hope you like this video. I hope you like our bar cart. I'm trying to show you guys some stuff you haven't seen before because we obviously spend a lot of time in the kitchen. I'm pointing because it's right there. So let me know what other parts of the house or other things that you want to see in upcoming videos. I've got tons of stuff going on for the holidays, so don't you worry. Just keep watching. All right, you guys, I will talk to you later. Bye.